Yeah, we're doing Oregon today. Not so much about Wilhelm. A little bit about Wilhelm. Not so much about Wilhelm, but a little bit. But not too much, just a little bit. Yeah, has anybody seen those murder hornets yet?
Somebody in the chat's talking about murder hornets.
You guys like Primus? Huh? Alright, let's get started.
Let's start the show.
Hey everybody.
Welcome.
To hold space for my tribe. Huh? How
are we doing?
Yeah, you can ask me questions. You can bless me like Chris Copley just blessed me. Shake hands with beef. Slap bless guitar. It's really good. Yeah. Cool, yeah, Ben Davey. We really need to get Ben. We need to get Ben in here. Cool, guys. Well, while some
More people are getting in.
4th of July was just about a month ago, and kind of forgot to celebrate it. So if you guys wherever you are, if maybe you could maybe stand up.
Chopo just
Chopo just got a new guitar. So if you could all stand up and listen to Chopo's guitar as we play the national anthem, okay?
Here we go.
Go. That's all I've learned so far, but it's pretty good, right? Can we all have a clap? Can we all clap? Can we all clap for the clap for maybe clap for the national anthem? All right. Thank you. Clap. Yes, just write clap in the comments, please. That's all we're looking for here. Great. So, as promised, we're going to get into Oregon today and Organite, huh? Everybody know about all of that? And then it just didn't really work out.
And what your experience has been. Jeff, have you ever heard of Organite before? It's kind of a fascinating thing.
Yes, you guys did have
Very
audio.
Interesting. So
Oh, we got it.
I
Okay.
hope that was.
Fucking bless. Can we all
just get a bless? Get a bless.
Yeah, because what happened for a second was you guys could hear it, but then I couldn't. I mean, if everybody can just, realize that Chopo had to set up 2 audio outputs here just so that we can all hear. Okay, back. Okay, here we go. Organite.
Hey everyone, happy Monday. Happy
Jeez.
Metaphysical Monday. Hope you're off to a good start of your week.
All right, cool.
I'm going to share with you something,
Here we
some
go.
metaphysical information.
Bless.
It's about something called Organite. And now it sounds like I'm saying Oregonite. I'm not saying Oregonite. Organite. It's Orgonite. Have you guys ever heard of it before? People ask us a lot for it, so I started carrying it.
Yeah.
It's something that's made with resin, quartz, metal, usually copper, and sometimes they throw in some other minerals too.
All right, so if we can all just recover from that technical curse put on us by the horses and 5G. We're learning about Organite and Oregon, and this lady is actually going to do a decent job explaining it, and then we're going to blast off into the wackiness. And yeah, we're going till 9:20
today
because we lost all that time. So bless. And then resetting them. I didn't know that playing MIDI saxophone would ruin everything.
It is. A lot of people ask for it.
That
So
doesn't
Oregon
really make
is
a whole
actually,
lot of
it's a
sense.
spiritual concept described
To
as
me.
an esoteric energy of life force, like
Okay,
chi or
but-
prana. And it was
So it
coined
goes.
by an Austrian psychiatrist
So it
named
is.
William Reich back in 1930, that
So
long
yeah,
ago.
you guys hear her, but I don't.
And later, it was even more developed by one of his
unless
students, Charles
we
Kelly,
can maybe
after Reich died in 1957.
Hold on here. Hold
It was
on.
conceived of as the anti-entropic principle of the
maybe-
universe, meaning that instead of disorder and decline, Oregon would make things stop
Yeah,
declining and
yeah.
degenerating and put things in order and give it its life force back.
Well, how
Devices that supposedly would collect and store Oregon
How do
energy
you-
from the
how do you
environment
deal with
for
this?
improvement in general health and even for weather control. Ultimately, the FDA shut them down. They put out a
She's
federal
talking some
injunction
real
barring
good
the
stuff.
distribution of Oregon-related materials on the grounds that Reich and associates were making false claims, and later jailed Reich and destroyed all the Oregon-related
Does it work
materials
right now?
at the Institute because he had violated the injunction.
Okay. Are we all here?
The National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health
Yes, okay.
lists Oregon as a type of
Good Lord. Okay. No more MIDI sax.
in 1957.
Just Oregon.
It was conceived of as the anti-entropic principle of the universe, meaning
Yes.
that instead of disorder and decline, Oregon would make things stop declining and degenerating and put things in order and give it its life force back.
Maps of Eugene. Yeah. Maps of Medford too.
So they believe that it could allegedly coalesce to create organization on all scales, from the smallest microscopic units called
Organization, not organization or organization.
biomes to macroscopic structures like organisms of like clouds or even galaxies.
Ooh.
Reich founded the Oregon Institute around 1942 to pursue research into Oregon energy after he immigrated to the U.S. In 1939, he published a bunch of literature on the topic for more than a decade. He designed special Oregon accumulators. It must be Oregon. Can't be Oregon. This is just too weird.
I like through the whole video, she never really quite gets the pronunciation.
Devices that supposedly would collect and store.
All right, so whatever, you get it. It's like metals and energy, and people just do it to get rid of 5G. This is something we're going to look at later. This is a vlogger who is always talking about her divorce. We'll get to that later. Here we go. Here's some Organite. That's probably really loud, huh?
Hey guys.
So this is pretty good. This is about what Oregon can do in your life.
Welcome to my channel. I'm Rachel. I talk a lot about crystals and vegan food, and my whole purpose in life is just to keep vibrating higher and inspire others to do the same. If you keep
So you get her, she in the description, she lists where the story, okay, yeah, the story starts 7 minutes in.
They are supposed to either make people friendlier or get rid of them. I've had mixed reviews when I tell people that, because they get in their head like Organite's going to do something bad to them. No,
It'll get rid of them, pal.
it's not. It's giving them a choice. Be a better person or leave this situation.
Wow.
And I've seen it happen. When I first started making these, I brought them into my job and I had them all over my desk and I had them in the front windows at the front of the shop. And at this time, I was working in a front desk situation. And we had this guy, this older gentleman who came in every week.
So, I don't know, there's some foreshadowing here about maybe this guy's going to get disappeared by her Organite.
The same day, the same time for his appointment. I think it was like every Thursday at 4 o'clock or something. I don't want to say this was like the worst person in the world or even the worst person that I had to deal with at this job.
You heard it here. She encountered the worst person in the world.
She banished him with Organite pyramid.
Let's face it, like when you're working with the public, sometimes you just run into people who are not pleasant. But it's not that this guy was overly unpleasant. It's just that he was a wealthy older man who was used to getting his way. And he belonged to a different generation who looked at women differently. Why am I making excuses for this guy? I don't know.
Because you feel bad because you murdered him. I mean, yeah, maybe he was a misogynist, but, you know, you didn't have to blast him with your Orgon.
So we had just gotten security cameras at work. And there was one right over my shoulder, right here, looking down at the desk.
Then there's video evidence of her disintegrating this man. Wow.
Because, you know, this is where everyone checks out. This is where all the money is. This is where a camera is going to be. And so he notices that we have new camera. He's standing right here talking to the owner in front of me about me, but not necessarily to me. But he wants to make sure that I hear him. He looks up at the camera and he gets all excited that I'm on camera all day, every day. He goes,
Yikes.
I see you have these new security cameras. They have a nice view, eh? Ah, yes. Looking at her all day. Oh, we could make money off of this one. We could make money off of her.
Yikes. So apparently this was a some sort of Eastern European sex trafficker.
Maybe he did deserve to get disintegrated
with your Orgon blast.
So on and so forth. I don't remember the exact wording that he used. I mean, this was like 13 years ago, but so basically, this guy was just talking about how if he could get me to cooperate with him and perform on camera, like these are some of the words that he used, that he could make a lot of money off of me. And the owner's standing there and just looking a little bit like, shocked, what do I do? Let me get him away from her. I remember thinking to myself, and then going home and telling whoever I was living with at the time, like rehashing this, and he was 100% sexually harassing me. So
Yeah.
that's just kind of like an example of how this person acted.
Okay, now wait till you hear what happened to him.
And the attitude he had towards life, and he was very condescending and sexist and just creepy, right? So
how'd you kill him?
I start bringing all these organites into work, and I'm telling people about them. And
See, this is kind of, it's like, yeah, there should be a support system other than organite crystals. Wouldn't it be nice if we lived in a world where, number one, this didn't happen, but number two, you didn't have to bring crystals into work to handle it.
what they do, and all of my coworkers think they're pretty and they're cool. And then one day, like a couple months later, we find out that this specific person went bankrupt and had to move to the Midwest.
Whoa! I'll send him to the Midwest. Your organite will send sex pests to the Midwest. You heard it here first.
Immediately in my head, I'm like, it was the organite. And I think just the combination of the fact that I had been telling everyone this is what it does. It turns people friendly or it gets rid of them. And then a couple months later, they saw someone that was harassing me disappear, in essence.
Yeah, very intimidating. Don't mess with her. Her crystals will make you go bankrupt. And then you'll have to move to Wisconsin.
I think that's when people started really kind of like listening to me more, and everyone suddenly wanted these all around them. So that's the first really cool experience I had with Organite. Through the years,
That's the only one we're going to listen to right now. Because speaking of Wisconsin, here's the power of Organite from a Wisconsinite. Here we go. Let's get blessed.
Organite is one of those really interesting things that for me it took some getting used to, because I'm like, okay, it's a piece of plastic and there's some metal in it and there's, some crystals in it, and I don't really know how I feel about this, but there's a guy who was making some locally for my little new age shop here in Wisconsin, and he really made a believer out of me. He was not just making Organite.
Please bless Chopo for that segue, by the way. That was that's pre-production, all right?
But he was making Organite art, and it was so fantastic. The energy was really cool, and I actually did a little experimentation with growing some house plants with the Organite, and did find that stimulated growth. So I think that it's definitely worthwhile to check out if you're not familiar with it. So Organite is like a resin, a plastic, that has certain percentages of conductive metals and crystals and all kinds of other things.
It's a good edit. I just like that there's a new age shop in Wisconsin, but hearing things in that accent. Okay, so I think we're going to close on this channel. This has nothing to do with Organite. Someone on YouTube recommended Chopo get into that channel, and it is heavy. So we'll get into that later. Yeah, I've got her stuff here. Let's just watch somebody get... Yeah, do you want this to be your new homepage? Let's just watch this guy get blessed really quick, huh? Ooh. This would have been a good time for some friggin' MIDI sax. But I guess we don't get that. MIDI slap bass. But I guess we don't get that. Noblesse. He seems to be enjoying it. You like that? Bless Teddy Gonzalez. You like that? RainbowMan.com. BioCyberman.com. You like it? It's good. There was a website on the end of that, but I don't know what it was. Cool. So we'll get into that. Here we go. So somebody, you're saying no sound. That will really put a no bless on me. That video didn't have much sound. No, you shouldn't really be hearing anything on that video. That was just a big bless. You should hear something on this video, so please do immediately let me know if you don't hear anything. Chopo mono now. Yeah, but should be stereo now.
Oregon Energy.
Please.
When you gift it,
I
it's
hope
amazing.
you can hear this.
I'm sure by the time I... Hey, you guys.
Be
I
blessed.
just wanted to show y'all real quick.
Please.
They're making it snow. It's real crappy, right?
Please.
Look, I just gifted in Oregon right here. And look how it's clearing right above me.
Please.
I just wanted to show y'all the power of Oregon Energy. When you gift it, it's amazing.
Okay, good.
I'm sure by the time I go in and come out, it's going to be much more clearer than what...
God, that's a major no bless. Okay, he's really loud. Okay, so maybe we can... right. I'll make it... No, you know what? I'm not going to make a change. I'm just going to turn them both down. There's two audio sources playing the same thing. Okay, anyway, he might be loud.
Hey, you guys. I just wanted
It's
to show
fine.
y'all real quick. They're making it snow.
Thank you. Hey, a big bless to everybody who came back. That's the best. I keep getting all these notifications. I don't know what they are, but a big bless to all of you. Okay, here we go.
Hey, you guys. I just wanted to show y'all real quick. They're making it snow. It's real crappy, right? Look, I just gifted in Oregon right here. And look how it's clearing right above
You just gifted. You ever find a little pyramid on your car? It's just a gift, okay? It's just a gift.
me. I just wanted to show y'all the power of Oregon Energy. When you gift it,
Bless.
it's amazing. I'm sure by the time I go in and come out, it's going to be much more clearer than what it is now. But look how crappy it looks. Making it snow, rain. They're really freaking out. They must be getting burnt real bad all over the planet. And they're trying real bad to like control things so they don't get burned and killed.
So this guy, he's saying he's causing a parting in the clouds, which is, I mean, it's oddly square, right? I mean, it's, you know, I can see why he could think that. But so he thinks that he's cutting through this weather with his little resin pyramid.
Don't get burned and killed, because I've never seen anything like this. Like, I've never seen a reaction from them, from like gifting Oregon, like from them trying to make it snow and rain and really control things real bad.
And it's raining because of what he did, but not where he doesn't want it to be, because that's not where it's supposed to be. And big bless to whatever all this following that's going on.
Never seen anything like this in my life. They really are tripping right now. They're tripping hard. So what that must mean is they're getting burnt and killed like all over the planet really bad. That's what that means. So just to show you, look, it's even keeps getting clear right above me where I gifted this Oregon.
It's pretty cool.
God's getting clear. Isn't that amazing? Power of Oregon Energy. Look, everywhere else it's completely crappy looking, completely sealed. But where I gifted the Oregon, right above me, big old hole in the sky.
I mean, it's almost convincing.
Now, how does a weatherman explain that shit? How does the government explain that shit?
Yeah,
How does
man.
anybody explain that?
Well,
Why
you
would there just
explain
be
it.
a big old blue patch
You explain it with
right
Oregon.
where I gifted this Oregon, and everywhere else it's completely cloudy? And as you can see, the light's trying to break through here. I don't know if you can tell that, but the light is definitely trying to break through. It's getting clearer and clearer. Look at that.
It's good.
Getting more. Getting even opening up more. Isn't that crazy? But look, everywhere else it's completely dark and cloudy. Alright, you guys. I just thought I'd show y'all that real quick. Power of Oregon Energy.
Yeah.
Keep making it. Keep gifting it. Keep buying it. Keep getting it out, because the earth needs you. I love y'all. Bye.
I actually didn't check out this guy's channel. Constitution Lost.
Hey guys, thank you for joining me for another video.
Oh, he does like flood the earth with violet fire. Nice. Okay, so he's into this stuff. Okay, yeah, and maybe we didn't show what Oregon looks like.
Hi everybody.
He's showing us Amazon. It looks like he shows some Oregon at some point in this video. No? Kind of? Yeah, it looks like this. This is the worst picture you could ever see of it, but the little pyramids with all these metals in it. And hey, check it out. Cat playing with Organite, huh? We like that. Who doesn't like this? The cats like it.
What's this?
What's that? And if you didn't believe that cats like Organite, I show you this. Here's another video of cat playing with Organite.
Frequency and the chi energy is what it's generating in a very strong way. That's my cat. This could be difficult. And then what I have is the fiberglass resin here, and
yeah, it's made with like, for something that's supposed to be so blessed, it's made with some pretty like harsh resin stuff. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. This is good. This is good stuff. Watch this.
Hi everyone, this is the follow-up to our Facebook Live presentations on OGs or orgone generators. And here we have my friend, the creator, Reinhard Senchuk, who has made this beautiful orgone.
Check this out. He doesn't know how to say that guy's name.
Reinhard Senchuk, who has...
Sanchuk? It doesn't say Sanchuk.
We have my friend, the creator, Reinhard Senchuk, who has made these beautiful orgone generators. And we're going to show you...
You ever do that? You don't hear someone's name totally, and then so you just like say something that sounds similar to it.
Again, by testing it with my wands, we're going to use Jackie's DNA, put them in here, and we're going to check them out energetically as to how they can contribute to your overall energetic well-being. Her Q-tips, and she's entering them.
She's entering them? This looks like a COVID test.
With some saliva, we can again use saliva, we can use hair, we can use nails, we can use photographs, signatures.
You can use hair, nails, or photographs.
Jackie's DNA, her frequency, it's pointed to her, it stays focused to her. Pointed to the camera, not his DNA.
Whoa!
Rejects it. Pointed to Reinhard, it's not his DNA, it rejects it, it's not his frequency. Pointed at Jackie, once again, we're tuned to her frequency, just like every radio station has its own frequency. Jackie just moved.
Isn't that interesting? That's like, it seems like such a grifter technique, the dowsing thing. It's so like watch his hands, like he's good at it. I don't know, it's convincing.
Tuned to her frequency, just like every radio station has its own frequency.
I don't know.
Jackie, just move over sideways a little bit. What should follow her, okay? So anywhere within about 600 feet, no problem, I'll find her. Okay, I'm going to walk.
Maybe don't say it like that.
Backwards. As I walk backwards, it stays tuned to her. It stays pointing at her. But as I reach the edge of her energy field, watch this. They're starting to open up.
So they're already pointed the other way in this, by the way. But I just love that transition. That's some good YouTube. Right
Of her energy field, watch this. They're starting to open up. So this is the edge of her energy field. I'm in her energy field. I'm at the edge of her energy field or aura or whatever you want to reference it to. Okay. All right. So let's just start. We're going to pick one of the OGs. Okay. This is a very basic but very powerful OG. Plant them in your.
This is an orgone generator. So orgone is like the energy. Organite is the little pyramid stuff or the stuff they put in it. It's just like copper and, I don't know, crumbs. It's a lot of crumbs. But I like that this one's in like a little paper cup.
Gardens, put them anywhere near your Wi-Fi. So I'm going to walk backwards once again. And you can see how it increases the energy field. All right, we got a good doubling of
Jeez, that's
her
loud.
energy now. Okay, so this is where we have it. Inner energy field at the edge of her energy field. Next, there we got a chakra OG, okay,
Nice.
relating to the 7 chakra points. And once
Everybody got a drone for Christmas in like 2018, and this guy is no exception.
again, this is quite a powerful unit, expanding your energy field, helping you keep all the chakra points balanced. Look at that.
Wow. Ascension tools. So we can get into this guy a little bit right now. We got this thumbnail here for Richard Lewald. A little bow tie looking good.
Hi, this is Richard Lewald. I'm going to talk to you about these energy wands, energy guns, and these are quite unique, but it's found its principles in the history of dowsing, water witching, and so on. And so it's been used for centuries, literally, and still being used today. Because everything is energy, we can detect that. So when it's being used for water energy, they can...
Water energy. Tell me more.
When it's being used for water energy, they can pick up the frequency of these things. So what this is focused at is not like voltage, amperage, or horsepower, but it's focused on frequency or vibration. Everything is energy, has vibration. So these are modified versions of the original dowsing rods, and they've been electronified somewhat. And now we are making it unique in that
They've been electronified.
we're introducing in here samples of people's DNA or anything that we're going to be looking for. By inserting that, this causes things to tune in. So I was first introduced to these a couple of years ago, and they blew my mind literally when I saw what potential it could be. Not really realizing how that all happens, I just thought that this technology would be good in the hands of everyone. But soon I discovered that, you know, your body also has to be in tune with this instrument. So it's just
So you can only use it if you're pure of heart.
like any instrument that you want to play. If you're going to be playing it professionally, you have to be in tune with what you're doing. So this has become a very important part to me, to look at with different viewpoint of what life is all about, what everything else is all about, because we can actually measure, because everything has vibration, everything has frequency. But it's got many, many unique applications. If you do follow our video channel here, and we'll show you many things that we're going to be testing and how it is really relevant to life today. Everything is energy, everything vibrates, everything has frequency. And so energy you can't see, these guns are actually going to be able to visually display the effects of the energies generated and how they interact with our energy. So again, creating synergy. It can be good, it could be bad, it could be ugly, but we can also be able to protect ourselves. So
Cut him off there. Nice. Bioenergy, wellness care. Take a look at the YouTube channel here. Oh yeah, life-changing story. Oh yeah. Oh, he's got an app. Oh yeah. Love it. We can get into him. Okay, so somebody on YouTube recommended this person to Chopo. It's pretty heavy stuff, but let's dig in for a little bit.
How's it going? Hopefully all is well with you and yours. I am sitting on a tree here in Mount Shasta City Park, and I wanted to come here and take in some of the energy. I have come here previously and channeled other information, wisdom, so I have returned once more, and we'll see what is in store.
All right, so here's the thing. This lady is a flat earther. The next part of the video is like her refusing to wear a mask at a place and like getting really mad about it. I don't really want to. I don't know. I feel like people could get really mad at her, and I don't really want to do that. So I think maybe we could just skip forward to where she like joins a hippie drum circle, because that's a little more fun. The rest is just kind of a bummer.
No, I just went over to the edge and put my head in.
People don't mind if they go here. I don't care if they go here. Where we got the water from.
It's okay because we're just contaminating the water for anybody else, but as long as we get ours fresh, it's...
Wow, yeah, there's just kind of no way to make her look good. She has videos about how like all porn stars are men, no matter what they claim to be. They're all male.
That's a Sumerian name for these Nordic type beings with white hair.
The name sounds familiar because Inanna is from Sumerian culture.
Well, the Indian is what I think their name is, but they've been named...
And that's who you're connected with?
Well, I've met them before, and they didn't talk to me.
Well, you're kind of like their human, like a contact type.
Yeah, so I'm trying...
You know, the other bummer is that like this was like less than a month ago. This was like a week ago. I don't know. Her channel is like full on bonkers. I kind of recommend checking it out. Queen Inanna Snow, but it's a little tough. It's not easy. We can get into this. How about some social media magic for protection? Huh? How about we get into that? Let's get into that.
What's up, Magical Misfits? Drew here. And as I'm sure you figured out by now, today I want to discuss social media magic. Now, this is a topic that could go off in tons of different directions, but my focus for this video is protection. So for example, if you are a content creator here on YouTube, in my mind, we should absolutely be taking steps to make sure that our channel, and by extension...
You guys into WitchTube? You guys like the Etsy witch scene, huh? Here we go.
Ourselves are protected when in this medium. But even if you're not on YouTube, to me this applies to any form of social media. If you're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, I don't care, whatever it is. In my mind, we should be taking...
I want more videos of witches just listing social media platforms.
steps to protect ourselves on those platforms. There are many witches who won't walk out the door without some form of protection going on, whether that's an amulet, some enchanted piece of jewelry that is designed for protection, like me and my bracelet, or they have a mantra or a quick spell or something they say, some visualization work, whatever it is. I would hazard to say that probably more than not, more do than don't, as far as witches going out into the world physically without some form of protection. Their pentacles, whatever. Personally, I would make the argument that it's even more important to do that on social media.
So it's more important to wear an amulet on Snapchat than it is out in the real world. Here we go.
In my mind, being up here on YouTube or out on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, Twitter, we are exposing ourselves in a way that we're not when we go to the grocery store, right? When I just go to the grocery store, yeah, somebody might give me stink eye or something, but it's not the same level of vulnerability in my mind at all. You can be exposed to so much more out in the ethers of the internet.
That's kind of a funny thing. I mean, because it is, sure. So maybe magic, if you think of magic as like blasting lightning bolts out of your hands or something, it's like, yeah, through Facebook, that's not as much. But I think you can inflict psychic pain through social media pretty easily. She's kind of got a point there. I take my mask for protection. Yes, please do. By the way, the little Thursday Boy masks, we've actually sold like 4 or 5 of those. And that makes me very happy. That somebody's wearing a mask, but also that we've got Little Thursday involved in protection, and he will protect you and those around you.
As far as I'm concerned, anyway. So, to me, it's kind of only common sense to say, okay, I need to take steps to protect these platforms. Since I am a YouTuber, I am going to discuss how I take steps to protect my channel and myself on YouTube first. It's very simple. I made a video over a year ago now, I think, of myself performing a spell of protection for my channel.
So get this. If you make a YouTube video that protects your YouTube channel, it works. It's incredible. Of course. So all you have to do is make a Facebook post that says the spell, and then it's like a sigil. It's there. It's good. It'll work. That's pretty incredible. I like that. I like hearing about that.
The spell was specifically for protecting the channel and myself through the channel. I set up the spell to touch upon and cover all the areas that I felt were important.
You know, it's kind of like when your uncle copies and pastes that long thing that says that nobody has the right to use anything that they post on their Facebook. And then, like, you know, that Mark Zuckerberg doesn't have the rights to their photos because they copied and pasted that paragraph.
Any specifics, and then, of course, in general. As I said, I filmed myself doing this, and then I uploaded that video to my channel. I privated it so nobody can see it. It's not.
Now there we go. No, it's not even public. It's not. It's private.
It's not for anybody else. It is for the channel. So, not only did I do this spell to protect the channel, the spell is actually on the channel. I feel like that's important. For me, that's important. And this is also
That's incredible. That's just, I love that.
The same way that I approach the other platforms. So I personally am only on a couple different platforms. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. I have Snapchat, but I only use that with my family and very rarely. I don't like Twitter. I'm not on Twitter.
So no wards needed.
So for me, Facebook and Instagram are both perfect places for image magic, right? And what I mean is there may be a specific symbol that represents protection for you, and that is important in your path and practice. And you may want to draw that symbol and be enchanting it as you're drawing it. Take a picture of that and post it to your social media. Sigils are another good way. Create a sigil for protection for your Instagram or your Facebook or what have you. Take a picture of that and post it to your social media. Do a spell. Take a picture of the spell. You could combine these things. Do a spell with a symbol or a sigil and take a picture and post it to your social media. This way, in my mind, not only have we done...
It's kind of like at the end of that Superman movie when Commander Zod is like trapped in the picture. Like you can just trap your sigil. You can just trap your sigil on your Instagram.
On a working to protect ourselves and through that form of social media.
Yeah, what file type, huh? PNGs? What are we talking? If I upload a protection spell to my SoundCloud in Og Vorbis in FLAC, does it still work? Yeah, I want to protect my Pono. So it has to be lossless. My protection spell has to be lossless because Neil Young said that it has to be.
Yeah, but the spell is actually on. It's part of that social media now. So that's kind of where my head is at with this. I know it's not an extremely long video. It's not very detailed, but this is what I have today. It's on my mind right now. I was discussing some things with another witchy friend, a YouTuber, and I told her that I had the spell on my channel, and it just hadn't occurred to her to do that. So then, you know, that got me thinking about my other forms of social media. I do have workings posted to my other social media, but not specifically this way. So if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, as far as my Facebook business page or my Facebook She Who Walks, all my links are always in the description.
Yeah, so that's a pretty good one. I thought that was very fun. What else were we getting into? Moldavite. It's the stone of Pleiades. Let's get a quick refresher on that. Using Moldavite.
Moldavite.
One of the highest energy, most high vibrational stones, and it did form about 15
This sound is great, huh?
when a meteorite hit the earth and created a new stone. So there was never anything found like it before, and it hit the earth near the Moldau River Valley, and it's the only place on earth it's found, and it's thought to have connections with Pleiadians and with the Pleiades
Is that true? Is Moldavite a meteoric ore?
system, and also
Loving how this is
enhance things like
panned
astral
right.
projection and astral travel, healing while in your dream state. It's supposed to balance and align all chakras just by bringing it into your energy field. It's really an amazing stone to work with, and anyone who hasn't had the opportunity, I would encourage you to try to.
Looks kind of gross. Sure, it's not gross, but got some healing with Moldavite over here. Well, so yeah, gosh, that's when she. Yeah, I shouldn't really have brought up that channel, but somebody recommended it, and it was nuts. It was totally nuts, so I had to bring that up. This is Simply Starry Sustainable Living with God, and this is a vlogger or vlogger who talks about her divorce a lot. So let's hop
Friends, this is going to be kind of an odd vlog. I just got home. Been kind of running around all day. I haven't been feeling well. In fact, this is the last 2 weeks. I've been really sick. I haven't shared it with anybody, but I've been really sick. Been having some real bad GI symptoms. Can't figure it out. And I finally, even the people.
this poor woman's channel is like, oh man, I'm trying to think like an example I've seen, but it's almost like a character. Like, hey, how you been? How you been doing? Yeah, well, I got divorced. I've been having some really bad GI symptoms. I can't figure it out. Everybody says I look terrible.
Worker like, you don't look good. You need to get this taken care of. So I was in doing lab tests, had an ultrasound of my abdomen, a lot of stuff. So, I'm kind of off my game, been praying about it. And in fact, I had 3 people tell me, maybe you have parasites. God works in threes, right? So I don't know.
It's like not laughing at her suffering, laughing at her broadcasting her suffering. Why are you... I had
3 people tell me I might have parasites today. Oh no.
That's what it is, but it's very disconcerting what's going on with me. But for those of you who've been following, and I always keep it real. I keep it real. There's no pretending on this channel. It's just my life, right? And I share my highs and my lows and my troubles. And,
why? You don't have to.
This really took me off guard because I came home and I actually was at the post office today, and I didn't even open up what I got yet, but I opened up one gift. I got a couple packages, and look at this. Look how beautiful that is. So that really made my day. I saw that, and I haven't even gotten to the other gifts, but...
Right, what highs? Name one high. She kind of has a lot of subscribers, though, so I guess, I don't know. I guess people are into this, The comments are all, like, really supportive. Yeah, she has another video called, like, why my husband left me, and yeah, that's good stuff. It's intense. Kind of curious more about this bioenergy wellness care guy. Yeah, let's get more into that.
Hi, Richard Lewald, Bioenergy Wellness Care, and Jay Addison. We are here now going to demonstrate water and the power of water, or this is a question of life and death that's in everything.
Whoa.
So we're going to have some bottled water, and we're going to do some tests with John Ellis water and again, John Ellis water enhanced. So we're going to begin to test it with my wands, my guns as I call them, and we will collect from Jay in order to get his signature, his frequency. Like every radio station has its own frequency. DNA contains the person.
This guy's whole channel is just him getting swabs of people's spit and then he puts it in his guns.
His frequency.
What an idea.
Okay. Jay swabbed it in his mouth, put some saliva on it, which contains his DNA. He enters it in these tubes, close the tubes, and then here are my magic wands. And I'm going to put these tubes.
Oh dang, these ones are different. These ones look nice.
In here. This combination allows me to tune to Jay's frequency.
Peckham
So
Spring.
if Jay's going to stand here,
Real
facing
Del Boy.
me, I'm going to walk out that way. He'll face me. And now this will allow me to read his force, his energy field, his life force. So as I'm walking backwards, these wands continue to point at him.
This is kind of the same as the last one. Let's maybe maybe let's see what he does later.
Balance, it will also make you more intuitive, okay, which we all need to be. Too many people have their chakras blocked. So Jay's gonna swap that bottle, and so we even got in there, as you'll see, there's various colors. It's actually also got chakra colors in there to help balance.
Hold on, what did he say? Abundance? Yeah, nice.
And then in that layer, we got one of these pendants. And then you can see here too, I have words like love, abundance, harmony, peace, joy, okay, inspiration. Well, from other videos and from Dr. Emoto's work, we can see that words are also powerful. Water has memory.
This is an airtight experiment, guys.
It carries his energy. So if we load up one of these containers like that, we're actually adding information into the water.
Ah, yeah. This is a big thing, water having information. It's very interesting.
You'll notice that this powerful John Ellis water can now become a carrier of this information too. And as you drink it, why not speak in love? Love yourself, first of all, before you can love the others, right? So drink this loving water, this peaceful water, this harmonious water.
Okay.
And it'll probably help to balance out so much of what is needed today. Okay, we're kind of in a disharmonious environment now, you know, and there's so many crazy things happening, and it's kind of like time to retune. This is like an orchestra when it's playing out of tune. The music is horrible. Well, this can help. Drink it, put it out close to a box. It's
right. Yeah. What the bleep do we know was a big thing for this, I think, or it's like I can't remember what they did in that movie, but yeah, it's basically like if you insult your water and then you water a plant with it, then the plant will die. Basically. I don't understand, but where does, like, you know, some people like being talked to like that, or like some people, you know, I don't know. Yeah, some people are into it. Don't kink shame the water, okay? Maybe your water's into it. Maybe your water wants to be called Little Pig Boy or something, all right? Leave it alone.
It's plugged in.
It's fine.
Whatever, your router, anything that's plugged in with a cord into the wall, the frequencies will carry on your 60 cycle electrical system back to your breaker box, and it will distribute all that frequency into your entire living space, and then perhaps...
What if your water doesn't speak English? Huh? You ever think about that? You ever
think about
that? Huh?
Perhaps if it's joined into the other electrical, like in apartments, it's got the gutters and all the other breaker boxes, it's going to help to get it into the rest of the building. Doing the same thing, John Ellis water infused with a lot of different good energy.
What's going to happen?
Watch the power. We're surpassing Jay's initial energy field. And it's all about the energy. How
Yo,
can
wait,
we-
hold on. It's possible that this is just like compression, like low quality compression. Oh my god, this video is in 4K. It almost looks like there's some like masking around his guns going on, some kind of digital effect.
acquire the energy to help things change, help ourselves change,
No, okay, I think it's just compression.
make it bigger. Without people coming into contact closely to you, your
Yeah,
energy
no, never
field
mind.
could be used, particularly with positive and good intentions, to help spread that information. Okay, watch what happens though. Before, with the John Ellis water by itself, the right...
Ah, he's swinging those things. He's swinging them. Watch his elbows. Yeah, his
Before,
forearms.
with
He's
the John
swinging
Ellis
them.
water by itself, the right started to spin. Now we got right and left both spinning. And the energy is big. Okay,
Want to hear him say that again.
spin. Now we got right and left both spinning. And the energy is big. Okay, because again, there's crystals in there. And crystals are used for tuning things. Like it's like really, I have to really hang on to it. Okay, so unseen things, unseen energy, just going. Okay, I'm gonna continue to walk backwards. And that energy just keeps on. So it's a little bit different from,
He is whipping those things around.
but I have to really hang on to these things because it's like they want to take me off. They're like helicopter rotors, want to lift me up. Just intensity, it's just continuous. It's very powerful water. So build your energy field. John Ellis water, speak some loving words, intentions. Look at this, continues to go. And I believe I can just keep on walking. This happens in waves.
Yep.
Very
Okay.
powerful energy.
You're pretty far away now.
Goodbye, Jay. We're leaving you behind. Okay. I believe we can go perhaps for blocks, for miles down the road with this energy. Jay, you're going to pick up that bottled water, pour some of that out.
Okay, and then he's just gonna do it again with the different water, and it won't be as good. Aye. Well done, Bioenergy Wellness. Thank you. Great experiment. Thanks. It's all good. It's all just doing great, huh? Wow. Well, not the best show, technically, huh? Oh, wow, this guy uploaded videos of Tila Tequila talking about the Illuminati. Walmart Insider speaks about tunnels underneath leading to FEMA death camps. Oh, no. This was the guy who had the orgone blasting to fix the weather. Pretty cool. Let's watch some of this.
Hey you guys, thanks for joining me for another vid. Trying to get y'all a good view of those mountains over there. Kind of a good view anyways. But I wanted to talk to you guys today. Make a video for you to kind of help you out.
Yeah, help me out, man.
I want to tell you some things I learned recently about a stone called stibnite.
Stibnite.
Awesome stone. It's a great energetic shield. It helps you with astral travel. I got the stone last night, and immediately I started. My third eye started popping open, went down the wormhole, and came out of my body like three different times. And every time I came out of my body, these dark jerks came by and did something to me to make me.
This is getting good. Hold on.
Times. And every time I came out of my body, these dark jerks came by and did something to me to make me come back down.
What?
One time they punched me straight in the gut.
Oh, no.
One time one of them put his arms underneath me, came up around my neck, and stunned me in my neck as if I was getting stunned by a taser. And boom, that brought me down.
Yeah.
And when he did that to me, though, I visualized Archangel Michael coming down and sticking the sword right through both of us, and it killed him.
This is incredible. Yeah, you know, so I
Visualized Archangel Michael staring at him.
and that took care of it, right? Stibnite.
But they're just, you know, they're scared. I understand their fear.
They're scared. They're scared. Don't worry about it. They're scared.
But I don't have any fear, so I'm not worried about it.
I don't even have any fear.
Even like last night, Archangel Metatron came and he told me, he said, don't worry about it. They're just scared of you. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything's going to be all right. You're on the path. Have no fear. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I guess.
So I'm not sweating it. This has been an amazing experience for me coming here to Sedona. Never in Texas. You know, I don't think I ever came out of my body when I was living in Texas. I got here and
Texas is low vibe.
Literally like the first night I came out of my body. I'm doing things in the astral, you know, like just making like all my dreams come true. You know, learning that your thoughts are so powerful. Like every word you say is so powerful, you guys. Every single word is manifesting your reality. Right now, where you are, in your computer, in your home, in your chair, at your job, wherever you are,
in your computer,
there, in 0 point, you're right there because of your thoughts, your intentions, your visualizations. You create that moment where you're at right now. You have created it. So if you're not happy with that creation, you know, start changing and start realizing how important every single thought is. And when you see that and you hear that negative thought or it comes through, just realize you are manifesting that. And you need to work on...
Man, he's really going through something, huh? All right, well, hey.
Big bless. Huge bless.
Everybody who's stuck around through all of that. I know why it happened, okay? It won't happen again until we're working on getting a full 3D Chopo, okay? A full manifested 3D manifested Chopo for the stream. You know, what we have now is pretty good, but it's not the best. And so in doing that, I had to download some new audio drivers that were
malicious.
Malevolent. But so when Chopo started the stream again, I uninstalled those, and everything seems fine. Everything seems fine now. So, oh yeah, and sorry to. Is Mercury in retrograde? Because yeah, we were supposed to do Blender stuff, and then my Wi-Fi was down for like a full day. That was kind of a bummer. Yeah, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. But we're working on getting some things set up, doing the little Thursday Boy stream. That's coming along. We want that to be good. Venus is in retrograde. Nice. Or not nice. That's why my Wi-Fi is down. Because of
Venus.
Mercury is direct now. I did call Archangel Michael, but the next morning the Wi-Fi was just back on, so I had to cancel that appointment. Who knows? Full moon, yeah, that's happening. Something about Jupiter. Jupiter's hanging out near the moon. There's a whole thing. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. I'll post this on YouTube tomorrow, but I will edit out all of the technical stuff. Or I guess not. I don't know. Maybe I won't. People don't really care, do they? People don't care. All right. Well, hey, big bless.